difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
These scientists appear to have perished at the claws of their research subjects.
Loyal subject. Hello. No, it was my backal lobe. No, you're not an actual part of my brain. Ha! What I need... I'm just, that sounds correct. No, wait. I don't need refreshment. So refreshing. Yep, that's me. Fresh, like a really refreshing guy.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Loyal subject.
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. So refreshed. Yep, that's me. Fresh like a really refreshing. No, wait. I don't need refreshment. So refreshed. Yep, that's me.
executive training exercise in the books. Another 2 winner.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you can hear everyone is building?
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Tuckshaw, sanitation specialist, a big-time VP, signing off.
Oh, I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine. That's about... So, it seems as though the issue... Yeah, I brought a box from that... Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, but I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me. Any help you can offer is... She looks fine. I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're... Thanks again for saving baby Lucy. Be sure to give her lots of love.
Engaging combat protocol.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. The K means it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Lunch. There's always time for Purple Berry Lunch. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Munch. When you don't have time for Purple Berry Lunch, there's always Purple Berry Munch. Anti-Fizzo's Crabble Juice. It's the Crabble you can drink. Anti-Fizzo's citrus-related beverage. Try to taste the lemon. Cleo and Pal's Bubblegum Slims. Now with chewable filter tips. Cleo and Pal's Candy Tobacco. Also available in 2 other flavors. Popcorn or sizzling cinnamon. Auntie's Choice Star. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Anti-Fizzo's Relieving. Your favorite non-alcoholic vodka condensate. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Auntie's Choice Rehydrated Water for the spacer on the go. Auntie's Choice Dehydrated Water. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Auntie Cleo and Pal's Brandy.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? Anyway, need something, Commander? Oh, yeah? What's needling you? Shit. Knew I was forgetting something. Well, if this ain't more... I had some trouble... I will. But those... Anyway, that was the past. I'm not sure when I'm not out there heroically saving the colony, I like to tinker around the ship or work on Val. I exercise. That was a joke, but was there anything else you needed?
sometimes I ain't fond of all this fighting.
There ought to be a
Anything's better than
bounty on
Cal
whoever
Set,
shut
though.
down.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysium view in head office tower. I wish they'd solve it already. These rifts are giving me the collywobbles. Look at them go. Ours can be pleased having them attitudes.
Drones launched and no one dead. Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Carr, huh? Truth? No, of course not. Anyway, and before...
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethought.
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with date. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to...
And if I die or leave?
Please pay this disgruntled employee.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer.
It most assuredly, this...
So you say. But Auntie, and you, I got a proposition for you.
She will most troopers abandoning.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you up. Got a proposition. Since if you help me fix my graft, and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice. I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something? I did. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print. Had a fit, Dr.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez.
Something has, all right. I ended my...
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. Before I...
Where my own first aid training can't reach. Doc's got me covered.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it. And so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified the first candidate I happened upon.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average Crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second
deep in Protectorate territory.
When you breach the Matriarch's lair, you must
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the Matriarch, yes. Though, now when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership, so I would. One wishes to woo protect than her, but I have come to believe
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt. Are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around, and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Keep howling. We're coming for you. Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of high. Oh, let me. Ready for this? I was in. All right. Liquidate him!
You lot should hit the wrong side of a freighter. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would you? We pulled a good harvest. But if we... Auntie's choice in the... Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but... Well, once my commanding officer and the surgeon who performed the operation, when I regained consciousness... Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage. Oh, that I miss my Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right. Of course I do. Anyhow, I would rather return to the map. Right. Then I keep pushing. You didn't see, but suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat. Oh, can't say I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. What matters is fine by me. Well, our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get promoted quick. And our days of living in squalor would be far behind us. Oh, They didn't eat like the VPs set their own cans down, half-eaten. It ain't like they forced us to. Can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun. I reckon that's a difference in perspective. We spent a week. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole. He almost got It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my. I appreciate that. In any case.
Damned if I stay, damned if I go. Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. What? Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't. Everything happened so suddenly. Next day, all the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. No need. It's no fault of your own that I'm here. I feel I've displaced my honor. Of course. Thank you for your...
Bad numbers. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Charging boldly.
Lay low, Commander. Medic order.
God serve the sovereign.
Seeking cover. Knew you had my back.
Attacking selfless. That covers.
Back in business.
Best reload.
Enter your belt. I'm locked and stocked.
armed and ready. Looking pretty scathed, Commander.
More nice.
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of That Dragoon was already defective. At last, on the charge. No.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians no. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the Skip Labs. Before the incident.
You got security called on you outside the Skip Labs?
You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And if others named Hogarth a traitor. But I never believed. In any case, go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may. I'll admit, no. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. You will need your own. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without my commitment. Remember, I will join you as.
of a scene to greet you at the start of your workday. Bet it keeps folk completely in line.
Did you hear Montelli lock the cluster? But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. Its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns. No, of course not.
Let me handle this.
Let us reconvene.
Yeah.
Did you hear Montelli lock? Montelli locked the cluster. But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns. No, of course not.
That was certainly asinine. Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. The sovereign provides, the system abides.
Let me know when you need.
Advancing down.
Help me out!
Forever vigilant.
each subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Huh? And ammunition. Minimum. Each of.
Now's not really the time for a chat. I'll see what I can do.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of... Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? Like ain't the... They treated me better than my last employers did. What? Take a... I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to... Course. Now, that takeover was the best thing that ever...
Disruptive influences. They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked.
Sovereign provides. The system. What the? I've learned a trick in our
Not getting up without help, Commander!
Forever vigilant. Taking cover!
Maintaining perfection. I am out!
Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the crap.
Admittedly, yes, but those were my methods.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow?
Do you turn your gaze outward, Umberto? Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly?
I'm killing traitors. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is Auntie's choice. Bah!
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor. Instead of the vanquished.
When you speak, if any
the only thing I would welcome in this what do you?
I know you have
You speak of an impossibility. Were it so easy to choose another path, do you? An offer unasked. Were it up to guards?
Trouble ahead.
your command.
Excruciating! For you to burn, infiltrator!
We should keep moving, Commander. I'll see what I can do. What now? I was at
my
talk.
Turn you.
I'm my methods may stand. Or perhaps if only the only thing. What you speak of? Guard.
Commander, you're bleeding!
Grenade! Away!
Replenishing my firearm!
Take your last moment to excruciate!
Waste. Hold your command. Finally, the control room. The Vrees must have left some evidence behind. Let's poke around.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. It's a relief to hear you say so.
Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign.
We gotta move, quick!
Cutting it close here.
Commander, we need to go!
Hey, Commander, ain't that the symbol for Earth Directorate Special Operations? Must have been left by DeVries.
I don't know. I've triggered the... So you'll have plenty...
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in... Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. We ought to move, quick! I begged you, Commander. I begged you to direct the relay away from Fairfield. Now, everyone's dead. Don't you even feel bad about what you've done? Do you feel anything at all? Don't give me that. You were warned. You had to know. And I ain't sure I can look past it. I don't need a lot. Knew it was a mistake. Way I see it, you lay claim to an... Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Huh?
Practicing some battlefield medicine. Commander, you're bleeding.
Recommencing hostilities. The Protectorate endures.
Liquidate him.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Replenishing my firearm.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Medkit coming your way.
distracted, daydreaming on the job. Mental compression centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Ah, return. Greetings. Something new to report? Return with the remaining 5.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Hey, got a distraction for you. You lot could hit the broadside of a freighter.
Watch yourself. Damn yourself. How's he still standing? Almost got it. Don't let up. There.
ready to waste them. On your command. Amphibian, help me out!
Well, that bonatron was effective. Now we just... Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticul... Yeah, this'll do just fine. Reckon we should... You know, if you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. All right, the doctor...
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one Force rocket for a whole tin of prestige Force.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet.
Back again? I hope the hunting is certain.
I'm good. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Grafting with the matriarch feels right. The enhanced soldier if you don't...
Oh, go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Oh, now. And here we are.
Is this spearmint flavored?
Enough distractions, please. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding Bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above as the rebuilding process.
like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not
Catch
getting
it, Chad.
any new shipments
I
for
gotta lie on
months.
something big.
What did he let you try?
Well, I, maybe
Selling
didn't modify
everything.
it.
My
Got a big
stock,
metal
the
barrel.
clothes on my back.
My pa always told me not to do business with off-station folk, especially if they're
Sorry,
heavily
murdering
armed.
ain't my crime of choice.
Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stuff.
Welcome to the true free
Do you mind
market,
if I
friend.
don't pay you no mind?
Keeping everything above board. I hope not.
Keep an eye out for snitches. We got a good thing going here.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies. It's awful suspicious. You've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching.
Hey, you there! If you're interested, greetings! What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Dret! As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and I can converse with the locals. Take a look.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves. Hey, I ain't. All that aside.
Keep a low profile.
Can't tell if you're a
We're trying to
fixer
run a
or needs
respectable
fixing.
criminal operation.
Remember,
Mind your own illicit business, and I'll mind mine.
Blades, bludgeon. Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Brows all you like. Just feel free to go on a murderous Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
Doctor here. Get your stitches. You've timed your visit. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, medicaments and more.
Nice day for shady dealings.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you. Only thing to tell me what you need. Can. If you lost it, I'm selling it.
My contraptions don't... Listen, I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me. No. Chips decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action. Be happy to Anybody even listen? Hello once more. Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future. Is this how, before it supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted in Auntie's choice, well, just about everyone died. Yeah. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? Buy from me, please?
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Error. Rogue sales. Welcome to our. What may this unit negative when last seen? All where? Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
Garment's here. Come ganderize. Auntie's Choice, if you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, used to had a lot, turned out to be generic. I got rag. You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you?
Terribly so. You've heard. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find she knows my real name. Look, you see, now.
Stranger, seen my fix?
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be. It is good.
And executing
you. That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them. I came to meet with the information broker for, none within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but. See, you may have thought...
Do I look?
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
An arbiter need prove themselves to...
Interesting thought.
occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on they see to the few serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk. I don't fancy the idea of...
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? Great!
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao. When I was an apprentice, I shall meet you at...
Another challenger approaches. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own. Sporting! That's an impressive number of cards. No. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me. Though this defeat leaves the taste of...
You strike me as the upstanding sort.
Nice day for shady
Lost.
dealing.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
It ain't. Can't eat the sprats I shoot with it. Since they keep disintegrating.
Ah, stressed out.
Mind your own illicit business, and I'll mind mine.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station. Pleasure is all ours.
How are the informant lines moving? Hear anything good?
My only field down from Patriot Station at Golden Ridge.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul.
Greetings! How finally... So aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? That's last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize failing to... This report is going to bear... Here's something for your time. It would have been... Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. I am! But if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me. I'm glad now I need to get...
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. You got people who... filch us better. Us better gear.
Maybe on Cloister. But anybody we've got out there has got... There's got bigger problems than something else.
As it happens, standing. I've been better. I've been work.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison? If their identity always
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
Whoa. Didn't realize we were landing so close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. Attention passengers. You are running Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives. Vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's Mercy and meet with that abbot Bassar mentioned.
Consummation of consumption from the order of the Ascendant.
Attention Order Acolytes, perfection now exists in sandwich form.
I don't see anything else coming.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on...
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire... Yes, I'd...
Well, it weren't...
They must have done something. Well, not certain about that last one. Cultists, they're both... Except they've also been known to... The creatures are of...
All our efforts add to the equation.
don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
Thought we were getting here in time for a ceasefire, but instead we've got whatever that was falling out of this.
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another refugee? Just a moment. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7... well, rule number 1. Stay away from it. And, in all probability, you won't have... Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, not at present, but according to our predictions, you need...
I remember.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders, order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
Oh, try not to get too close. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Oh, I've got... Why, last figured I might as well get you... sickness? You too. Sorry. I'll try not to...
Thus, and then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need some... Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else? Given life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers we have. But if my then...
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Law. I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recall libations night at the thruster.
Between the apologies. Late, you are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture. Frivolous jocularity is one of a vicar's... Yes. So I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. Oh, I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, event...
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing. Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, don't have proper building. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
Some useful guidance for those.
Asar is the first among
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.8. Well, you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. With the great disruption of the order, if I can...
What is it? Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot assign you to? Yeah, beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person, impossibly stretched thin. Why, yeah, tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone? Excuse you see, but the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway. Further, we can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold? Any questions before you get started? Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here. You can find her outside. These many...
By the law. It's you.
So Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution.
You're right.
I
suppose that did. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. I believe if my own humble assertion, we utilize none of us. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers past of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive. Unforeseen, but as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally,
you allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but sensible. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens,
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious... Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it.
What business?
Besides the highly caustic syringe. Indeed. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an No doubt
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks... Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline. Doubtful.
One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that. I'm here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and...
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself... without... Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. That, regrettably... Oh, good news.
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own
Have you
than with
come to
making things
bask
right.
in the Order's knowledge?